Hey guys, welcome back to another Shopify video. Before we get into this, I want to congratulate you guys who have started to make money on Shopify and have taken action. I've got a few emails this week, and a lot of you have either taken action, you started making some money, or you're making really good money now. So I want to just congratulate you before we get into this video. Now this video is another one about finding a niche. Okay, there are other videos on my channel about this if you want to check them out, and I also encourage you to check out other people's videos about finding a niche and just use what works for you. So test out other people's stuff, test out my stuff, and just see what works for you, because not everything is going to work for everybody. Okay, now I have tried heaps of ways of finding niches. All of them usually work for me. This one works as well, so I'm going to go through the steps of what I do at the moment to find products to sell on Shopify. Now first I just want to say that you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Okay, you don't need to sell products that haven't been sold yet or products that are unfamiliar in the market. Follow what works, take what works, and test it. Okay, if you test a product that someone else is having success with, you've automatically got a head start with your research. Okay, you know the product works. You can either advertise that product as well, or you can find different colors, different variations. You must remember that Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all these social media platforms that we're using for advertising have millions of people on them. Okay, you can advertise the same products over and over again to people. And a good example is, like, let's say someone's advertising a product and it's very successful on Facebook and their friends have purchased it. If your ad pops up as well for the same product, they might share it with their friends. They might buy a different color from your shop instead. So find stuff that already works. Okay, this has been the biggest success for me, is finding things that already work and testing them. And then why do people fail with this? I get that, I get a lot of guys that are frustrated, it's not working for them. I'm going to be straight up here. It comes down to two things: laziness and the wrong mindset. If you're too lazy to make a website, if you're too lazy to test products, if you're too lazy to set up Facebook ads, if you're too lazy and you think that this is a get quick rich scheme or get quick rich overnight, wrong mindset. You're too negative. There's no positivity. You think you're going to get rich quickly. Now, you're not going to make $1 million in your first month like people claim. Okay, it does take time. You might make $100,000 in a year. That is a very, very good start with Shopify. You might make $50,000 in a year. Even if you make $10,000 as a side business in Shopify, that is good. But don't come in here into the Shopify method or any online method thinking that you're going to get rich overnight. Okay, it's not really like that. If you want to get rich overnight, win the lotto or go gambling, and maybe you'll win at the casino, who knows, but you're not going to get rich overnight with this stuff. So don't reinvent the wheel, find what works. This has been the biggest success for me and other people that I know who are doing Shopify. And just don't have the wrong mindset and don't be lazy. Okay, you need to work hard to get to where you want to be, generally in life and online with this type of stuff. So these are the steps that I generally take to find a niche. I write down a bunch of stuff. It might take me 10 minutes, an hour, a day. It really just depends. So I'll write down a bunch of stuff, and then I'll pick a product or a niche. Like I might just do pets or whatever, and then I will research the product. Right now I'm using a tool to do that, so we'll show you that soon. But this is all I do. Okay, write things down. The reason I wrote cheap phishing alarm is because I seen this on Facebook the other day, and it had a lot of views, engagement, and it was very, very popular, and it was good for the free shipping because it's only a few cents. Okay, that's why I've written that down there. So what happened is I saw it on Facebook and I wrote it down. So you need to be doing things like that. Okay, just constantly be scanning when you're on your social medias and things like that. And start with an interest or a hobby, okay? I like fishing, so I enjoy selling fishing products. I don't do it all the time, but I do it quite often. I'm actually starting my own fishing line soon in my country, so that's going to be good, where I'm going to be shipping products from Alibaba and stuff like that to my own country and branding it myself and selling it here. So try to stick with your hobbies and your interests. You will enjoy them more, you'll have more fun, and it generally just is a lot easier to do that because you know more about the product and the niche itself. Okay. Now, Are you ready to test products? Okay, be prepared to test 2 products a day, 3 products a day, 5 products a day. I know some guy who's testing 30 a day right now. And it's best to start a general store and then find the winning product and start a niche store around that product if you're making money on it and it's a winner. Okay, so I test about 5 products at a time. So I go on Facebook, I test 5 products. I might not find any winners, and if I do, I will keep selling it in the general store, and then if I make a lot of money with it, I would do a niche store and brand that product or that niche. Okay, so I could put, let's just say if it's a fishing product, lures, I can put different colored lures in here. I can base my store on fishing lures, specifically fishing lures. Okay, but are you ready to do all this stuff? Are you ready to test multiple products and go through all that Facebook stuff to find the winning product, and then you can start a niche store? This is this is the blueprint that most people are doing. Okay, they start a general store, they find the winning products, and then they start a niche store, and then they keep using the general store to test more products. Here's an example of some products I sell. Some of you guys probably know this website. I have mentioned it before. This is one of my sites. I don't sell this on Facebook because it's not allowed, but I do it on Instagram with huge success. Okay, I make a lot of money with these, and all I did was found 2 other stores selling the same thing, and I basically just found products that were the same as theirs, different color, even the same products, and I make good money from it. I didn't do much research. All I did was find something that works, tested heaps of products, and then I started a website based on these products, and now I make good money from it. This store's probably making me round about $300 to $400 a day profit, and that's not including other stores. I have been a bit slow with it lately because I haven't been advertising much because I've been busy with other things, but at its peak, this is making me very good money. And it's not hard. All I did was copy some stuff from another person's shop, 2 other shops actually, and they had millions and millions of followers, so I knew this stuff was popular. 3D printed t-shirts, and there's thousands of variations. So this is an example of a product that I found that works for someone else, and now it works for me. Alright, now let's do some research. Some of you might remember my video on how to find niches with the Shopify apps. I'm going to show you a product in a minute that instead of you going through and clicking on the reviews to every single store, it has all the stores in the program itself. Okay, so it speeds things up for me. And research is the major key. Okay, in any niche scenario, you need to research it. You need to see if it's working for other people. I've said that before, but I'm going to say it again because it's very important. Make sure it's working for other people, and then research it, see if you can make money from it, see if there's different variations of it, different colors, and then try it for yourself. Now, before we get into the core of this video, I want to show you something really cool. So most of you guys, I think from my analytics, are quite young teenagers, early 20s, and I want to show you this cool story. So this kid here is 17 years old. You can check out his YouTube channel here, and I'll put a link in the description. He has almost made $100,000 in sales in less than a year, and he's 17 years old. This is a very good inspiration for you guys, okay? He has 3 stores. His main one has made him $87,000 in revenue in nearly a year. And you can check out, I'll leave a link to this as well. It's on the Shopify forums. You can check out his websites and his YouTube channel, okay? He's 17 years old, guys, and he's probably making more money than most people that are running a 9-to-5 job, okay? Middle-aged people. And he's 17 years old. So take that in, think about that for a second. You can do this if he can do this, and he's basically just sold print-on-demand t-shirts, I think. I think that's what he's doing. He might have the t-shirts in stock and send them out, I'm not sure. But he's made very good money. And another person to check out is Jeffrey. He does Shopify as well. I'll leave a link in the description below. He was one of the first guys that started this method when I mentioned it, and he has a YouTube channel where he documents all his success. So $222 a day from Shopify. His Shopify earnings here was $850 a month. So go check this guy out as well. I'll leave a link below. And now we'll get into the core of this research. So I've got some things here, not that. Okay, so I've got some niches here, and we're simply, this is called Shopify, and I use it to, I don't think this is really released much yet. I got a thing from the creator to test it out. So let's put, this is a product search, okay? And what you can do is you can search for a product. So we're just going to go dog. And you can do Facebook pixel and Facebook page. So it'll only bring up the stores that are using a pixel and a page, which is quite good if you're advertising on Facebook. You can do max price. You can do #1 sellers only. A lot of you will remember in one of my other videos, I showed you a code to find #1 sellers. Well, now you can do it on, well, I can do it on here. And what it does is it shows up, so you can inspect stores. We'll just check this one out. This is selling a dog collar. Very nice store here. And it'll show the store, awesome reviews and stuff. And then what you can do is you can go to Store Inspector. And the store was updated 1 day ago, so it's they've had an update recently, like added products and stuff. They don't have any social accounts, but their #1 seller is the LED dog collar, and then the wine glass iPhone, a face mask, LED safety leash for dogs, and then a t-shirt. And then this is their recently added products. And then you can find their installed applications and their traffic analysis. If it loads up, it's usually a little bit slow, and traffic analysis and things like that. So it's basically all in one now with this program that I use. And you can just go through. I actually found some. So this one here, the Wolverine dog tags, you can find it on AliExpress if you like. Little thing here. And let's have a look at the store as well. Updated 10 days ago. They have a social account. So Facebook, they have 29,000 likes. And they've got a Twitter. The most popular product is a Thor hammer. And then a Dark Knight keychain and things like that. Now keep in mind you need a license to sell these. This guy probably doesn't have any because they're very hard to get. But this is the Thor hammer as well. And let's go back and have a look at some more. So yeah, where was it? The find in AliExpress. We should be able to find AliExpress. It should come up with the Wolverine dog tag. It doesn't. It did the other day. Maybe it's not there anymore, but you can do find on AliExpress and it should show the product. And you can also go to store search, do the same thing, and it comes up with stores that are selling dog products. So this one here, the paw tracker, the world's most stylish paw tracker. And you can also do the store inspector as well. So their #1 product is the tracker, and then obviously a SIM card because they need that for the tracker, and replacement clips. And they have social accounts, and then updated about just over a month ago. And then the reviews as well. So this is product. Shopify is good for that, and then you can bookmark things and it'll come up in here, all your bookmarked products and stuff like that. So let's try another one. We'll go the survival niche, and we'll go product search. We'll do products that are sold with shops that have Facebook pixels and Facebook page. What is this one here? So this is the #1 seller, okay, on this store, and it's a portable water filter. This is just a standard Shopify store with logo up here and things like that. And this is all they have, guys, on their store. And they probably get a lot of traffic. Let's check that out. See what kind of traffic they get. they're not getting much traffic, but well, they've had 10,000 in July. They've gone down a little bit, but I'd say they do get sales. It's a very nice store, very good product and stuff like that. And then you can go through, and there are 55 products. And if I change this back to no filter, 476 products. So this one here as well, Survival Frog. This is their number 5 seller. But I'm not going to go through all of this because it's going to take a long time. There's so many products you can find. There is updated 3 days ago. Their top product is the Life Straw Personal Water Filter. So water filters, see here, water filters are popular. This is a good example of something that is popular in the survival niche. Okay, and then their apps as well. This is good because a lot of you guys ask me what apps I'm using, or what apps. How can you find out what apps a shop is using? Well, you can use this. Another one is these paracords. These are very, very popular. So survivalstraps.com, we'll open that up, do another store inspect, and it'll load up for us. We'll just have a look at the paracord real quick. And here we go. A very, very nice Shopify store. This is very nice. And usually you would have to like go through one by one and find these stores. They don't have any apps installed. It was updated 12 days ago. They've got a social media site of 701,000. So basically the products they're selling are selling. They will be making a ton of money, an insane amount of money. And you can just go through. There are 476 products. And if we do like fishing, you see how many products we've got for that. 693. And then you can do like only top sellers. So these are the number 1 selling products on these stores. So this lure here, I actually sell this lure on one of my sites. The wobble fish lures. I sell quite a lot of these. These are quite popular. Just another straightforward, nice Shopify store. And they sell some sunglasses. I was actually going to show you something about these in a second. That's quite funny. But yeah, they do fishing lures. This one here. And oh, that's the store again. And yeah, that's it. Like this will find the products. And this is the fish alarm I was talking about. Okay, these sell like hotcakes on Facebook, especially the free plus shipping method. With these, they sell very, very well. And this is their store. See, this is probably a general store because they have they've got all sorts of stuff. So outdoor tactical stuff, dragonfly lovers, people that like dragonflies. This is the general store. And then we'll go back and we'll do store search, and we'll go fishing as well. And it's going to bring up. We'll do a max price of products that are selling for $60 in US currency. And it brings up the stores that are selling fishing products. Okay, and I'm not going to go through, like, it's pretty straightforward, but this is really how I do my research. Okay, I get a list of niches. So fishing, dogs, dog toys, dog merchandise, dog jewelry, dog collars. And then I simply research and I find products that are winning. Let's see if we can find something here. So these are all their top selling products. So 1, 2, 3, and these must be fishing lures of some sort. Yes, these are fishing lures, and they sell for $6.29. And look at all the shares they've had, 114K on Facebook. Now this is probably a branded store, so I would say it would get a lot of stuff just purely because it's branded. 108K on this lure shares on Facebook. That's insane. That is insane. These are probably custom made and stuff like that, but you can get these on AliExpress. You can get these lures on AliExpress or similar ones to that as well. So that is what I wanted to show you with this product. It's called Shopify, and we'll go over some details in a minute. Sorry, I'm just finding products in here that I'm interested in selling. This always happens when I do videos, like this one here. This looks like a good product as well. But, I could go on forever, so we're not going to do that. The video will end up being way too long. And we can do shops that are using Pixel. How many likes they have, how many likes the product has. The store has. And how many followers they have as well. So there's lots of stuff you can do with this. So just to recap real quick, okay, I always like to recap at the end of my videos. Get a list together, okay, get a list together, find out what's working, what's selling, what's popular, okay, and then use that to your advantage. Be ready to test at least 5 products, okay, make that a starting point. Test at least 5 products in one niche, or even 5 different niches if you want, but then it starts to get really confusing. So test 5 products. Find the winning product. If it's a really good winning product, make a niche store about that product. This is what I make a lot of money from. We went over that. Research is the key. Okay, so in my sneaky Shopify trick, I show you how to go through the App Store and Shopify and individually click on review websites that have done reviews to check the niches. Well, you can do that with this product I just showed you in the video. Now the product I'm using is called Shopify, and you can pick this up at shopify.net if you like. Now you can also use the old school ways of doing this if you like through my other videos, but this software is good because it combines all the stores into one place, and you can look through them with your keyword or your niche, and you can bookmark things, and you can do product search and store search. You can see all their top selling products. So as you can see, this store here, we looked at it before. The Life Straw is their 2 top selling products. They've got 2 different prices here. So they've got obviously different product variations. And that's what I like about this product, okay? You can do everything in one place. You can, if they're using the Facebook Pixel and they have a Facebook page, generally that means that they are making sales from Facebook, so it means their product is working on Facebook. And you can do the same Twitter profile. Maybe they're getting a lot of their sales from Twitter. It would be good if they could add some more social profiles. Maybe they'll do that. This product isn't really been released yet. I'm one of the only people with access, so you know, they probably will be adding more features. And if you do get this product, you will also get Ellie Inspector, which this definitely has not been released yet. I haven't seen this for sale anywhere. It's a bonus package as part of this. So if you go to shopify.net, you'll get these 2 products basically for the price of 1. And I don't think this is getting released anytime soon, so you'll be some of the only people with it. But as I said, you know, you can go through the old school ways of research as well if you like, or you can try this out. And you know, as you could see, it's a very good product. I didn't really go deep in, like, I could spend hours looking through all these stores, because what happens is I constantly find products that I think I could sell. That's the good thing about products like this, these softwares, is I will go through and I'll be like, oh, you know, I might be able to sell this, I might be able to sell that, and I keep writing things down and keep finding new products and niches that I could add to my existing stores, or I can use, you know, start a new store or put it into my general store. Now, so check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below as well. Remember to research and take action, okay? That's the major key. That's what you should be getting out of this. It's very important to research. Now, a good example of what happened to me is I had a general store. I still do. I put in some products when I first started, and one of them really took off, okay? And then I made a niche store based on that product, and then it kept selling, and I kept making money. So then what I did is I talked to the supplier, and I got the product sent to me in bulk for cheaper. So I got the product for cheaper. I can then send it from my own country. The shipping is a little bit more expensive, but I cut down shipping times and I build a better relationship with my customers, and I can brand my product. I get my product branding on the product, so I get a brand on the product, right? So that's what that's how I scaled my business. That's a very good example of scaling a business. I tested the product, it worked, so I started another store, and then now I do it in bulk to cut down cost and do faster shipping. Now, before we leave, I just remembered I had another thing to show you from before. So when I was doing some research before, I found a store that sold glasses, and they have 4 million followers on Facebook, and they sell tons of these glasses. They probably make hundreds of $1,000s a month, right? So I thought, well, this is what could I sell that's similar to this, that I could probably test. And I found a store, I found these on AliExpress, that sell wooden glasses. So this is a good example of finding a product and then finding a different variation of that product to try. And apparently this store here makes good money. I seen it for sale on Flipper once, maybe a few weeks ago, and it makes good money. I think it makes like, I can't really quite remember, but it has a very good Instagram following. Let's check it out. So it has 9,000 followers on Instagram. It's very, very active. And this is just a good example of finding a product. I'm not sure if this is how they did it, but you know, finding a product. These are made of plastic. And then I thought to myself, well, there could be some different types of glasses on AliExpress. And I did, and I found some wooden ones. And then I found this website. Well, these are made out of bamboo. So that's a good example of finding a product and then finding a different variation and selling it or testing it to see if it works. So remember to research and take action. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you've been making money, please send me an email. I want to hear from you guys because I want to congratulate you. It's, you know, making money online is very hard. So if you've started to make money online, that's very, very good, and congratulations to you. Check out the other guys as well that I mentioned before. So we have the 100K Kid and Jeffrey, and I'll see you guys in the next video.